if you total up those 3 acquisitions, I saw a CNBC headline that says how the world's largest asset manager is using nearly 28 billion of acquisitions to reinvent itself. I don't know if that number is fully accurate. It was 28.
Yep.
Let's call it 28 billion of acquisitions, and that's for the private assets. That's to help BlackRock push into the private assets and Preqin. Will you do the same in crypto with M&A?
I mean, I have no idea. I think that we are really early in our digital assets journey, and as I said, I think we are really bullish on the potential for tokenization to improve access to capital markets and make them work better. So we are like very much focused on the path to more tokenization in markets.
More tokenization.
We are very focused on the utility of bridges to investors. So whether that is an ETP that kind of brings more access to crypto to, onto TradFi rails, or whether it is like we talked about tokenized money fund, some of the biggest consumers and investors in tokenized money funds are crypto native institutions that want more sophisticated, treasury management capabilities. So we will continue to invest in our capabilities to build those bridges. I think this question around crypto as or crypto is it's such a broadly defined term. Like if I say digitalized capital markets, like people need to be invested in capital markets. But I'm curious your thoughts on that. Like, what is the turning point where more people's investments go on chain than off chain?
Yeah. I mean, I think at Blockworks, we basically just see this as we're creating a new financial market here. And you've got all these assets in traditional kind of old databases, and we're just moving assets into a new, maybe more efficient database.
Yeah, and I love that analogy. I think attention must be paid to the transition because, look, I could stipulate if you and I were sitting together and coming up with a vision for global capital markets from a whiteboard, it would be, much more tokenized than, markets are today. But we have huge functioning legacy markets, and how you get from point A to point B is something we need to spend time on.
Yeah.
And I spend a lot of my time thinking about that and how these markets can be as interoperable as possible for a long period of time as well.